in the hustle of all that is going on around you, there is a craving or a yearning to complete the self so you can feel peaceful. Although you can have so many followers on the social media or so many so-called friends on social media, but the suicidal rate of this time, of this generation is so much. The anxiety levels, the panic attacks, the stress levels, everything is here. Although all the knowledge is also just away with the click of a button, and you have that access. And here, a lot of people are trying to find what is best for them. You will only attract what you are lacking inside, and that is not a very good news. Om Namo Narayan, everyone. When we talk about the relationships and the need that comes to be in the relationships, the tragedy or what you can call anything is that right now we have so much access to people through our social media and your apps and gadgets. And the world that is moving so fast, we are hardly getting a chance to reflect back on ourselves, that what are we after? Because everything is consuming so much of your energy, so much of your attention. The body needs that energy, that fulfillment, that satisfaction inside you, that contentfulness. In the hustle of all that is going on around you, there is a craving or a yearning to complete the self so you can feel peaceful. But everything outside is taking your peace away. Your attention is going to a million things at a time. And then so many targets, so many expectations, and the younger population, the Gen Z, has been bombarded with so much. It's kind of sad as well because they've been pushed too far, just like an elastic band. If we pull it too far, one time it's going to break. And at that time, there is nothing you can do about it. Although you can have so many followers on the social media or so many so-called friends on social media, but the suicidal rate of this time, of this generation, is so much. The anxiety levels, the panic attacks, the stress levels, everything is here. Although all the knowledge is also just away with the click of a button, and you have that access. And here, a lot of people are trying to find what is best for them. So people, everyone, most people who are online, they're trying to make a relationship with someone that brings them a feel-good factor, that brings them the peace inside, that brings that joyness or a freedom or happiness or cheerfulness in themselves. But we have to be very, very careful with what we are seeking outside, because whenever somebody is, let us say, attracting us, or you so-called feel that that person is exactly what I appreciate. You start appreciating things, the way people dress, the way people talk to you. You are seeking that because that is lacking in you. If somebody, you are appreciating their confidence levels, that somewhere that fear of expressing yourself is sitting in you. In a nutshell, when the days are passing by, you accumulate so many friends. But it is important to actually first reflect what are you looking for, and then make connections to people. Because not everyone who's laughing is going to bring joy to you later on. Some people will become reason for your trauma. Some people will become reason for your anger and a heartbreak and disturbing mind. What you are seeking here outside is something that brings peace to you, something that brings contentfulness to you. So it is important first to be at peace and see what kind of friendship you want to make. two or three friends are enough for lifetime. And mostly we say that we make, when we are in the school or in graduation time, those friendship lasts forever, because those are the people who will not judge you, who know who you are. But later on in let's say in the professional life, people have developed certain character about them. They have learned how to hide some of the traumas. They have become a little bit more manipulative, or some other qualities that are might be hidden from you, and you are only seeing the good side of them. Whereas during the school times or the graduation times, everyone is almost at the same level. Everyone comes from the same background, almost the same background. They laugh almost similar jokes and all. So friends, there is nothing wrong in looking for friendships, but if you will only attract what you are lacking inside, and that is not a very good news. So in Hindi or Sanskrit, we use this word relationship as sambandh. Sambandh. Sam means equality. Bandh means togetherness, the contract. So you are looking for something that is equivalent to you, not above you, not lower than you, because you want to feel peace with them. But if someone is hiding the traumas, someone is portraying something that they are not, and you think that they are at your level, once you are with them, you will really see what they are doing to you. Every time they move their level, it disturbs your energy. So we want to make a sambandh with relationships, because every time, every person you are connected psychologically, emotionally, you are allowing their energy to touch your psychic field, your energy levels as well. Imagine you are like a beautiful lake, and someone comes and they bring their little joyfulness or little disturbed energy. It's going to create waves in your aura, in your energy field. It's going to create some kind of movement in your thought process. Whenever somebody is in our thoughts, that means we are feeding our own life force energy to that thing which is in our thought, be anything, be a person or be somebody else, anything. Every thought that remains alive in you, they remain alive only because you are feeding your life force energy to them. Initially, you might be very happy with that person, for example, and bring so much peace and love, and you are always thinking about that person, and you are in that la la land, and you think that, okay, he's my soulmate, she's my soulmate, she understands me so much, I don't have to speak. What you are doing here, you are actually feeding lot of energy to that person. And because it is not coming from a neutral ground, because there is always expectation that if I'm feeding the energy psychologically, I will be fed the energy that I appreciate. You're trying to fulfill yourself because you haven't spent enough time to look within to see what am I lacking. You will only search for the food if the hunger is sitting inside. You will only ask for the water when the thirst is sitting inside. You will only ask for someone with the joyfulness when the sadness is sitting inside. When you see a free person outside, a little prisoner is sitting inside, little hurtful child is sitting inside. So your craving is to have peace inside. And if you have not paid enough time with yourself, looking into inside, you're going to attract opposite, because that is what you need. And then that person that brings the happiness, momentarily happiness inside, and you think that my life is complete. After some time, your life starts turning chaos, because that person energy is fulfilling you, which is not. But that energy is not yours, remember. It's been given to you temporarily, so you can look within and find your peace within, find your happiness within, find your joy within. That person triggers what is lacking in you. 10 people, 100 people, every person is going to trigger some kind of energy disturbance in your auric field. So choose your friends wisely. It's been said million times before. You are represented by the kind of energy you carry. And if you're carrying the disturbed energy and it's a mix of confusion and so many people on your shoulders, obviously you can survive temporarily, but in the long term, there's a fall waiting. And when those people are trying to now take the energy back from them because they want to be natural, they are not giving you their energy permanently, then again, that grief, that sadness will remain in you because what was fulfilling you is being taken away and now the gap becomes even bigger. You are now aware what you are lacking and the gap is becoming bigger, and then people hit the stress levels, the anxiety levels, and then they say, I don't want to live. There's no point of living. Big influencers, on social media end up committing suicide. Why? Because they are seeking what has been missing in them. They want validation from people that look at me. They will dress like that. They turn themselves into a product in people's eyes. Nice clothes, nice hair, perfumes, certain kind of ways of performing things for other people. When are you living life? You are not here living life. You are selling a product. You're selling yourself that look at me, I'm better than others. And when you say, look at me, I'm better than others, then there is a person who is completely dissociated with the self. A sad person is trying to cover up. If you're confident and you're contentful with whoever you are, you are okay with who you are, then you don't have to be a pretender. You don't need to pretend the laugh. You don't need to pretend the love. You don't need to pretend that you are not. Here, our problem is everyone around us is pretending to be something which they are not. And when we are in relationship with them, then they show the real colors which you do not like. You do the same. They will come to know your shadow side as well. So everyone who comes in your life, pay attention, everyone who comes in your life and show their positive side, show their happy side, their joyfulness, know that they are liars, because it's not possible that every person has only positive side. It is not possible. And before advancing in the relationship, if you have not seen their shadow side, then you are lying to yourself and you are preparing yourself for a big heartbreak and a fall. Ask the person, ask your friend, what is your negative side? What triggers you? What makes you emotional? What are the memories from the childhood that makes you sad? What was your schooling? Were you punished? How's your relationship with your parents? How's your father or a mother treated you? Were you bullied in school? What did you do when you were bullied? What did you do when someone put you down? These questions will knock them because they are there with a beautiful mask in front of you. And when you ask these questions, honestly, it's going to put them on the back foot. And you will force them to actually think about it. And it's good then that they can start sharing. And don't be afraid if they ask the same questions, because here you might also be hiding something. So you have to be honest enough. And then the understanding comes that, yes, I am at that same wavelength. And then go for it. But avoiding these questions, the hard questions, hiding these feelings inside, your traumas inside, you're not doing justice to your own self and to the other person, and vice versa. So make a sambandh, equality of a relationship. If you want to be together, please open your shadow self. Talk about what kills you. Talk about what makes you sad, grief, loneliness, the traumas, the past painful experiences. Why don't you talk about that? Most people talk about, oh, you are so beautiful, or you're wearing, I like the way you move, and all that. I like the way you dress. I like the way you say hello, and all that. That's fake. That's not life. That's a manipulation. So, your life, your wisdom, your decision. Be honest. Be friends with your past. Accept who you are. Talk to someone for a help if you need. And then make your call. It is best to have friends, like 2-3 friends. And I'm talking from my own experience, my childhood friends in year 12, year 13, or university. We are still very good friends because we all were at the same level. But when you're out there, the story shifts. People develop needs. People learn to manipulate. People learn how to use. Please save yourself from these psychic attacks and find a mentor or a guide. It's important to have a life coach or a mentor or a master, a guru in your life to seek the guidance going forward. I wish you all the best. Lot of love and blessings from my heart. God bless you. Har Har Mahadev.